Hey, good morning, guys. We should be live. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday morning. We got the truck out here. We're working on the truck and gonna try an experiment here today on the truck and just see if we can keep it from getting dark and completely driving the day. I don't see anybody on yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm not working, but if you're on, say hi. Good to see everybody on it. We're gonna run it anyways. Whether anybody, I did share it out, and I think, but nobody's here. I don't know what happened. Nobody wants to play with me. So we're here. We're about 5 minutes early, just to get things going on it. So according to my stream, it looks like it's streaming live. So we'll find out. In the background there, you'll see on the one television, I've got the Daytona Supercross, or not Supercross, but flat track over to the speedway that they're running. So I thought I'd just throw that in the background. Hope that doesn't do anything as far as getting strikes or anything, copyright, because I did last Saturday. We went to DeLand's bike rally, and that's how we started the chat out, but with all the music at Bike Week, and it ended up got copyrighted. So the only thing it meant is it won't be monetized. I left it up for a while. I'll probably take it down here after Bike Week's over there, just let it run. So anyways, I'm kind of confused. Don't know why nobody's here. So I don't know. I set it up like I normally do. If you come in, fine. If you don't, well, I'm going to run this trucking thing as an experiment anyways, just to see what happens here. Is I had another program that I could get rid of the nighttime driving and it would go back to the daylight. There's Cindy. Good morning, Cindy. Good to see somebody show up. Cindy's number one. So when you started streaming, nobody's there. It's like, gosh, did nobody not see it, or does nobody not want to? Nobody wants to play with me. But that's Trace. I hope Cindy's doing good. How you doing this morning? Well, it's a little overcast, but it's going to be a nice day. We're going to be in the 80s. Weather has finally broke. It was so cold. Oh, there's RVDJ. There's Sonia. Good morning, Sonia. I always go 5 minutes early just to make sure things are working okay, and does the sound all right? Make sure that's all working out there. So I always just go a little bit. So glad to see you guys on. There's Lorna. Good morning. Bon and Sue. I love to misspell myself, but Sue's not here. Sue is up in Ohio. Well, she's on her way to Ohio. They left last night, her and her sister, and they're stopping in West Virginia, picking up some ashes of her sister who just recently passed away. And you are starting before 9, so people slowly come. Yeah, I just kind of in the test the system, especially on the Monday. I don't so much, maybe a minute ahead, because I'm never late. And on this, because of the trucking and the gaming, sometimes things aren't quite right. It gives me time to correct it before the actual 9 o'clock comes in and I actually start running. So, and that's what we're doing this morning. I'm testing it out, trying to get it so that we don't drive at night. And so that's what I'm after on it, because it's no fun. I don't like to drive at night, and it's no fun to watch it at night. So this might or might not work, but in real life, truckers do drive at night. It's not fun to watch. It's not fun to drive at night, I guess it's part of the thing. A lot of guys don't mind it. They'll drive at night, and they're just fine, Radfink has gotten this. I've never gotten with him to play with him, because we can do convoys online together and that. We just never got together. I saw he was in Daytona yesterday or day before. He put up a live stream, and I just didn't get a chance to get with him, but it had been great to get a hold with Rat and hang out a little bit. We make plans, but we seem to never get our plans coming together on it. So, okay, it's 9 o'clock. So here we are. We're in the freight market. We have a job. It's cement. We left from Ely, Nevada, gone to Coos Bay, Oregon. So what I did is I saved the game partway through. So if I go down here where this is, and I can load the game, and right there at the top here, it shows it here, and we can load this game. And when it comes on, we should be in the middle of the day, and so it should still be daylight. So we'll see if this comes out. Is it loading or not? It actually stopped. You watch, it'll mess up on me, you know. There it comes. It's coming up now. And of course, there's a delay here. And look, it's dark. That isn't what I had planned. So that isn't going to work. That isn't nothing at all, because the actual time is like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go back out and try something different. Let's do another, let's see what the regular one goes like. Resume delivery, see what time it is on there. And see it's dark here too, so that's not working. One more thing here. We'll try load a game. You're starting before 9, so people, yeah, we're slowly coming in. Let's try this one and see if this one comes on and it's daylight or not. I don't know. So maybe my plan I tried isn't going to work, because everything's coming in here. It's still dark. Yeah, there we are, dark again. It's at 7. So the game actually goes by the time it's coming on. So we got 1 o'clock on it. I don't know, shall we just go ahead and do it? I don't know what else to do. Look how dark it is, though. It's rad. It's crazy. Let's see if we can turn on some headlights. Let's see what... I went to grab coffee. Well, that didn't work out. That was worth a try.
Begin route navigation.
And we'll see if we can get it to go. But see how dark it is? That's not even good for me. Let's see if we can get a light on. So here we got headlights on. At this point, my test really isn't working. So let's go ahead and just continue to go and just see what we come up with. So sorry about that. That was a try, but it didn't work. Rats. I guess we're going to have to drive like real truckers do. And it's going to be, right now the actual time is 1 o'clock. We got to drive until it gets daylight again. That's all I can do. But anyways, bear with me. Sorry, that test didn't work. Either way, as life goes, a lot of times things don't work out the way you want them to work. So we're still taking the same load. Yeah, never mind, Bob. I know. We're still here. We still can talk with each other. And you changed times today. Today will be, at least it gave it some street lights. Yeah, I mean, you can see it a little bit. It just wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to drive just during the daylight. So sooner or later I might get it figured out. But either way, real truckers drive at night. There's Leo. Good morning, Leo. So we're heading over to Coos Bay is where we're heading on this load. We got cement we're hauling. And again, I was saying, let me finish out where Sue's at. Sue and her sister is driving up north. They're in Wyethsville, Virginia, and I talked to her this morning. Their trip didn't start out real good. Her sister lives over by Tampa Way, and she was coming over here to pick up Sue, and she was in an accident on the way over. Some idiot sideswiped her and did some, not major damage, but basically cosmetic damage to her car, which held them up and really didn't get to take off here until about noon, which set them behind. They got about 10 o'clock. They got to Wyethsville, Virginia. Some people call it Wyethsville, you know. I've stayed there many times there. But that's where they overnight, which isn't too far away from West Virginia, where the funeral home is that cremated her sister. And they were going to pick up some ashes and throw it. This is what people do. They burn people and throw their ashes around. So that's what they were doing. And of course, she loves Ohio, and everybody knows I hate Ohio, you know. So that's what they're doing. Won't be back till next week sometime, the exact day, maybe next Saturday. So Saturday I'll be manning the money chat myself, which is no problem. We've done it before. This actually seems to work pretty good. I have 2 computers that I run, and I've got both screens set up here, and I can see the chats and that, try to keep up with things, and I like to answer everybody's chat. It's got me doing a U-turn, but I'm not sure why. This is what we're going to do.
Then turn right.
Turn right and turn right, she's telling me. So, but anyways, and again, I was saying time change. How does everybody
Turn
feel
right.
about the time change? Do you like changing time, or do you not like changing time? I particularly, I
Use the
like
right
it.
lane. Then turn right.
They got me turning around in a gas station.
Turn right.
I don't mind because I like evenings to be longer, so I don't mind that so
Take
much.
the left turn ahead.
Well, what do you guys think? Oh, sad journey to make. Yeah, it is. It's like, you know, it's no fun. Look at all these cars. How am I going to get out of here? They've got me almost blocked in. I got to go make a left. I wonder if we can pound our way through. All right, they're moving. Yeah, I like the longer days. I'm with you, Sonia. You know, it's just like I just like to rather have a night. I get up early, and you would think I would like earlier mornings, but I don't. You know, I don't mind the mornings. I get all my work done. I usually up at 3 o'clock, so that doesn't bother me being up, you know, that early. We don't change clocks here until the end of the month. Yeah, we changed today. Different states and areas are different than that. They said here in Florida they was going to keep it at the one time and not do the time change. If they do, I hope they do it, leave it forward like it's going to and stay there. Cindy says, I don't like the time change. Leave it one time, stay there all year. Yeah, and so that's what they're planning on doing. So Leo says, I'm not fond of daylight savings time, we prefer just a standard times. And I do like the daylight, but different people are different. Some like it, some don't like it, you know. Look at the sky at night, isn't that pretty cool? One thing nice about driving at night, you do see some pretty cool scenery. It's really not that bad. See, I had where you go into your program and I change it around where I can change the time. Somehow I lost that, and that's why I can't hit the button and go daylight again. A lot of things had changed on the computer, so we'll continue going. Let's go a little faster. We'll never get, of course, time's going to go by whether we go fast or not. We'll maybe be a little late for our load. I do think a 4-day, 10-hour work week and Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays off makes more. It really does. I always thought that do 4 10-hour days and have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. I always thought that would be a good idea because being retired, that doesn't affect me anymore, you know. So our time is 2:46. We got to get to daylight time, you know. Yeah, I didn't mind that. I agree, Phil. And here, like in the background, you can see I've got the flat track running, which actually ran last night. I have it on that TV. I don't know if you can see it or not, and because part of my chair is probably in the way. But last Saturday morning, it got demonetized on it. It got a copyright strike. It wasn't a, I don't know if it was a strike. It doesn't go against you. It just means they didn't monetize your video. I've got it up, and then the video did well, but it doesn't make nothing. So I'm going to leave it up to after Bike Week's over, and then I'm just going to take that video down. And then I did another one that I videoed of that, so that came out yesterday. That one did average, but the one that got good did good. Nobody wants you to use their music. Oh, I agree, Phil. So today I'm going to get my bigger bike. Yeah, the DeLand Bike Rally is always really cool. Kicks off Bike Week. And so it's really a cool event. I bet that every year it's been there. Cindy says, if you have a non-caregiving job, a 4-day work makes a lot. It does, yeah. But yours is all the time, Cindy, because caregivers has to be there all the time. So Lee says, once you are up spending travel expenses to get to work, a couple more hours isn't a big deal. A 3-day weekend would be great. I think so. You wonder why I'm back and forth. I can't. I drive and do the thing because I'll run off the road if I don't keep my eye on the road. You know. Good morning, Bob and Sue and all the rest of you. Good morning, Frank. Hope Frank's doing good. Good morning, Frank. Okay, our friend from Michigan, Frank Cancel. Glad to see Frank on here. Frank Sue's going to be up your way, closer to your way. She'll be in Ohio. Who knows where she'll end up there. And but they are going up to Ohio to spread ashes. That's what they're doing with her sister. I decided I wanted to be buried. I didn't want to be burnt. I went over that a long time, and I've been saving money to bury me, so I'm okay. I told Sue, I said, bury me, don't burn me. And in Florida, not in Ohio. Don't you dare bury me in Ohio. Of course, that's where most of my family is. It don't matter to me. I don't like Ohio. Good morning, Frank. So there's some construction work here. Let's change our scenery here just a minute. Yeah, this is a little better scenery. Yeah, so glad to see you guys Saturday morning. Come up. Rick should be on here. I talked to Rick a little bit on the phone last night, so he should pop in. He might have slept a little bit over. I enjoy it when this works. I mean, it actually working fine. It's just dark, but I like to do the gaming while I'm talking. I think it adds more to it because you have something to look at just instead of my face, you know. That's the way I look at it. Now let's see if we can get going a little faster here and set the cruise control. I'm only doing 44. I'm yakking and not really paying attention to drive, but that's what this is, the live stream. A lot of motorcycles around. I've been out on the e-bike and ICN. I love Bike Week. Some of the nicest people you ever meet are bikers. I've been going to this event for at least 20 years. I've been here 25, and I know 20 years of it I've been going to the Bike Week events. And since I no longer have a motorcycle, I kind of use my e-bike as a good part of it. Weather's been great. Everything's blooming. Oh, good morning, Carol. How's Carol doing? Good to see you. Brittany, she had to work today. She's off. She's here, but they're working on a Saturday. Something about the Orions or something they were doing at the place, so she's got to work till 1 o'clock. She already left. Hi, William. Hello, everyone. Good to see William. God bless you, William. William said he had to work this morning, so he's coming to us live from work. Good morning. Hello, Lorna. Hello, William. He says lots of bikers run our local VFW nights at Columbus. Yeah, I mean, they do a lot of good things. They raise money for things, and you know, bikers really do a lot of good things on it. They do that here during the Bike Week, but they're everywhere. I tell you what, Daytona. They was going about what bike week is bigger, Sturgis or Daytona. Now everybody thinks that Sturgis is. Now I've never been there, but here at Daytona, it's not in one area. It's Main Street in Daytona, but there's like the Cabbage Patch, there's Iron Horse, there's Destination Daytona, there's the Land Bike Ride. There are events going on all over the county, and over the years, different people have tried to estimate it, and throughout the month, I agree with most. They say upwards of 1 million bikes. I mean, everywhere you go, there's motorcycles, and it's just a great event. Now, I could be off on that number, but I tell you what, I ran into Daytona yesterday, and it took about a half hour to go a mile with so many bikes. Hey, there's Golden Anniversary. Good morning. Oh, there's Rick. Hi, Bob. Fred. Sorry I overslept. That happens. If I oversleep, that means 3:30. That's my oversleep. Hello, Golden. Steve. Good to see Steve this morning. I'm eating my breakfast. What are we having, Carol? Ever do the dragons? I've never done that. I know of it. I've never done that. So, me and Steve. Good morning, Rick. I gotta watch my driving. I just about hit a truck head on. Craziness. So it's now 4 o'clock, 4:39 game time. It's going to start to get daylight, so we'll get out of this darkness area. Oh, oatmeal with peanut butter. That sounds good. I love peanut butter. Hi, Carol and Phil.
Use the right lane.
Yeah, we got to
Then
make a
turn
right turn here. Yeah, you see it's starting to get a little daylight on the trucking. You know something? I don't have to. I can go straight, end up same spot. Shortcut. Because I have this on short routes, and sometimes the short routes, or no, the country routes is what I got it on. And it's always in the shortest, and I see on the map and I go through it, so I'm right back on track. Frank says I was planning our winter trip to Orlando, trip to Ohio, and had to change it. I'm sorry, I'm driving, trying to read it. Oh, price of rooms all booked up. Rooms went up $70 a night to over $100. I know, it's so expensive. You know, it's so expensive, Frank. I get that. I don't travel anymore. I don't care to travel. But, well, I know it'd be expensive to do. Sounds like constipation, Carol. Lou says, I like McCann Street cut Irish oatmeal. I can get it. That sounds good. Hello, Lorna and Rick. Hi, Frank. Good morning, Frank. Yeah, getting more daylight. Funny, Rick. Yeah, I went over to the beer store. I've been ordering, I like some non-alcohol beer, and I found some really good porters, you know. Hello, everybody. Just listening. William's here. He's at work. And anyway, so I went over. I've been ordering it, and for the same money, for about a third the less money, I went over there. I got more beer for less money instead of ordering and have them deliver it. And so it's only 15 miles, so I'm going to go pick my own beer. Plus, they were giving out samples. I got to have free beer samples while I was in. This is Total Wine and More, so it's a great place. They got wine, beer, liquors. Yeah, now you can see the landscape better. It's getting more daylight. I was trying to figure it out so it'd be daylight the whole time, but that didn't work. We're going to Coos Bay. I got cement in my truck. The price of rooms have tripled due to Eclipse. Oh, that's right. I forget that Eclipse. And many stores like Lake Erie and Port Clinton. Yeah, I forgot about that. The thing about that Eclipse, people are all coming over to it. If it's a cloudy day, you're not going to see it. You know? They've had them here, and I've seen them, and times I've wanted to see them, and you couldn't see them. All right, we're going 97 north, so now we're getting towards our daylight. It'll be a little easier to watch the trucking go. So let's see if I can get a little faster. I'm only doing 30 miles an hour. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Yeah, that is, you know, if you say you spend money on a room and all that, and you get there, it's a total eclipse of the heart. Golden says the only affordable way to travel is the economy by RV. Yeah, it is. Yes, fuel is expensive, but saving on the hotel expenses and convenience in your own bed. It is. I'd rather sit in my own bed, much rather, than in a motel. Funny, a porterhouse named Steaks Houses. Oh, and I'm missing some of that because I got to watch the chat. So long conversation, hard for me to read. I couldn't remember if you told Sonia laugh out loud. Did I miss the truck? Yeah, see right there, I missed the turn. Let's see if I can get over here. So if I miss a chat or two, I'm sorry. I do my best. You know, I don't like to miss chat. Feels steak is. I love steak. I could eat. I could too. I made some cheese soup is really good. Hello, Philo. Yes, Rick. He says, I grew up in Erie, so our relatives stay with them to see the eclipse. There you go. It does help when you got relatives, you know. All right, I can go straight on here now. So do you have Facebook? I do a lot. I'm on Facebook all the time. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I just enjoy. I don't post
Use the
much
right
on
lane.
Facebook. I just like
Take the exit on
scroll
the
through
right.
it. All right, exit on the right.
Take the exit on the right.
Kind of nice. We're getting a beautiful sunrise. Five of you are tight Facebook friends. Yes, they are. Some people post their entire life on Facebook. I don't. Yeah, we are, Rick. Can't take our camper if not for winter. Yeah, some campers just don't do well in winter. Add me, Phil Will. I never camped in the winter. I don't want to camp in the winter. And I've camped a lot through my life, and I'm over it. You know, it just got so, we had the road track. It took so much effort packing it up, getting it ready, taking care of it. And by the time we got camping, I didn't even care if I was there. I was too tired. Just got too old, you know. I'm past 70 years old, and your body just isn't what it used to be. And I stay active, but it still hurts, you know. No problem, Carol. Oh, somebody got pulled over. Cops got him. So anyway, I said I made a cheese soup, and it's so delicious. I love my cheese soup. I'm going to have more of that here after the chat. I've never been camping, Bob. I didn't pinch a lot of tents in my life. As a kid, I was always camping out in my pumpkin. You know, we grew up on the farm, and there was nothing to just go out in the middle of the field and camp, or go out in the woods and camp. We used to camp a lot in the haymow. You know, I was always outside camping. They built a lake, Lake Wapison. When I was a kid, it was just used to be a creek, and they started digging it out, made this big lake. Actually, there were 7 little ponds along with the lake. That was back in 1969 during the Great Flood. They had the lake all dug out, big hole, no water in it yet, and the night of the big flood was July 4th, 1969. The next day, the lake was there. That was one of the biggest floods ever in Ohio there. I think we have a bubble foil against the wind. Yeah, that does help. And it does help a lot there, Steve. You prepare for it, you know. That's what you do in life. It makes you think, how am I going to do this, you know? You can get by. Nomads and people who live off-grid really are smart. They got a lot of inconveniences. They make it work. Bob, that was an exception. You did it came from. That stupid Hudson. Oh, you dig it came from. Oh, there's a girl driver. Morning, friend. Good morning, girl driver. Hope you've done good this morning. Good to see ya. We're not northwest driving the truck. Expression, okay. There's a good morning, girl driver. And Frank says, Port Clinton, Ohio is beautiful. Yeah, I spent a lot of time up there as a kid. My grandpa had a boat up on Port Clinton, and we'd go out fishing all the time. Hey, girl driver? Are you in Key West, or where are you at, girl? Golden says our departure date is rapidly approaching back to Alaska in 24, so you're going back up again. A long, long drive. But I think you like the drive. See, I don't like the drive. Never did like the drive. Where's Bree? I haven't seen Bree yet this morning. Oh, Key West. Permanent now. That's awesome. I love Key West. I wouldn't mind living down there. Not in a bed. One of my favorite places in the world is Key West. I love Florida, period. Key West is just a bonus. And now they got warm, I'm really loving Florida a lot again, because it's like we've been in the 80s. The AC has kicked on a few times. This is Brittany's first year, and she hasn't been through a summer yet. And last week, one day, thought she got overheated, and it's like, oh my gosh, you haven't seen nothing yet. It hasn't even gotten hot yet. You know? Girl would love to live in the Keys. Yeah, I would love to live in the Keys. Been down there several times, and it's expensive down there. You know, go down and get a motel or something, very expensive. If I was to go anywhere, it would be the Keys again. But you know, I'd rather stay home with the dogs. They're in the room with me. I love my dogs, and I'm not going to leave them alone. I'm not going to board them. I'd rather just take care of them. And I'm not taking them with me because it's too stressed on them. Folks, we are told they are current Alaska videos of this trip that we have done added some footage. Oh, good. We'll be looking. There's Lewis Clark Travels. Speaking of Keys, I'm going in April. Oh, awesome. Beautiful down there. So much to see. I've never been able to really do it all. You know, I've been down there several times, but there's a lot of things I haven't done. I would love to do down there. Yeah, Alaska is so beautiful in nature. Yeah, it's very. You know, I've been up through Canada. We used to go fishing and stuff a lot, and a lot of it's similar in Canada to Alaska. We used to go up to Lake Nipson and Sturgis Falls and go fishing. My whole family did that for years. And of course, I don't have no family. They're all dead. You know, I was looking at pictures the other day of family pictures, and I go dead. And I think I counted like 38 in that one of family. It's all dead. You know, I basically have no family left. Rob, you haven't. I got Rick. I got you guys. I do.
Continue straight.
Lorna says, I'd love to visit Alaska. Well, at least we got daylight, guys. That was my goal this time, is not to get in the dark, but still ended up in some dark. It looks like that's just what it's going to be. I have been really every place I've ever wanted to go in my life, I've been there. You know, back before I was 40, one of my goals is I wanted to go to Hawaii, and I did it. I like Hawaii. It wasn't my favorite place I've ever been. Key West is, you know, but I did that, and so I really have no place I really ever care to go. All the Keys are tourist trapped. There's a lot of tourist trapped down there, but there's a lot of natural beauty down there too. But yeah, I agree with that. There's tons of tourist trap. Except I'm not a good tourist trap because I don't spend money on junk. I just, unless you call electronic stuff junk, what some people do. I like gadgets and stuff. Trinkets, I've printed some 3D trinkets with my 3D printer. That was more about printing than anything. Lorna, when I win the lottery, I'll give you me a Scotland tour and bring a few pubs. There you go. Spring forward, yeah, that's what I was talking earlier. We changed the times today, which I really like this time change. We'll have longer evenings. It'll be a little darker in the morning, which won't be bad. Lorna says, we'll do, Rick. I procrastinate for many years. I'm trying to watch the road. Spent 3 years. 50 states, there you go. But you know, make it to Keys, Lewis. Yeah. Take some videos, you know. Are you serious, Carol? That sucks. Frank says, I have a friend lives in there. It's fun. The winter time is a nice house. The hurricane destroyed. Yeah, I know the you do anywhere you live is going to have a bad weather period. We have hurricanes. Up north they got snow and blizzards and crap and tornadoes, and we get tornadoes too. Wonderful Golden. But yeah, no matter where you're at, you're going to have some adverse weather. You know, I've been through many, many hurricanes, and they can be disastrous, but I've gotten used to them. I've done okay through them. I've cut most of the trees around my property down so that I don't worry as much about trees falling on the house and that. I've got, like, this room is a complete solar room. I've got solar set up. I've got a composting toilet I can use so I can get by. TGF, good morning, Bob. I overslept. Good morning. Good to see you. People were saving. Sometimes people just sleep in on Saturday, you know. Yeah, Phil, whenever I doubt to get punched. Ivory slept too. Good morning, Bree. It's like a big electric plant right here to the left. So everybody's saying good morning. So yeah, we're going to Coos Bay is where we have a load of cotton. I don't know if I can show you anything. There's the truck. It's a cement truck. Here's inside our truck. We'll drive inside for a bit here. The cooler's full of beer. If anybody want a beer, just grab a beer while we're out. Sonia's not here to open the bar, so you have to self-serve yourself, you know. This is my Peterbilt. This is one of the slower trucks, but it's nice to drive. I thought about upgrading it, but I haven't. I'm gonna have to watch the road in a minute, so if I miss your chat, that's why I'm driving. What was that cooler today? What is the cooler? Yeah, beer. I got some non-alcoholic beer. Now Rick don't like those, but I do. I don't always care about the alcohol. I got some porters that I have a porter that's on nitrogen. I have a oatmeal porter that's all non-alcohol, and you know that stuff's great. And what I like about it, sometimes in the morning I want a beer, and I want to go out the e-bike ride, and I won't do that and ride a bike, but the non-alcoholic beer, I can have my beer, go out, and don't worry about it. I've had any alcohol. Oh, I was working outside and she was sleeping, said Frank. Good morning, Bree. I meant pinch to Phil. Now this is a pretty scenery right here where we're driving. This is the northwest. I don't think I've got the map set up. Let's see. I do. There's the map. You can see where we're at now. Newport. See what's ahead of us. There was another thing that shows up some of these maps I didn't put on, but I can do fine without it. But yeah, I can show you the map. On the west coast where we're going to be. I'm thinking we're going to be going down, is it the 101 or the one, they always call it the out west, right along the ocean.
Left turn ahead.
So we got to make a left turn. I don't know what that bell does. I hear a bell that comes on. Something new they've added to the game. Turn my left turn signal on. See the left turn signal? There it is. You can see it inside the cab better. Sleepyhead this morning. Oh, people, I'm not big on sleeping in. I never have been. I woke up promptly at 3 a.m. this morning, as I always do, but the other day it was 3:30 before I got up. I did sleep in.
Use the left lane, then turn left.
I can't sleep in. My body aches. I just can't do it, you know. Maybe I'll make a left turn here. A big can of din. Oh, my mower guy's here. I knew he was coming. Eddie's coming here, so if you hear some background sound, he's mowing my yard. In fact, I forgot all about it. I left the checkout for him, but I forgot that he was going to mow the yard this morning. He's been mowing it for a number of years. I do like these small towns. I was born in a small town, Funk, Ohio. That's actually where I was. I was actually born in Ashland. I lived in Funk. Yeah, Denny Moore Stew sounds good. Hi, Eddie. Yeah, Eddie's a good mow guy, man. He's been mowing my yard for quite a few years now. Does a nice job.
Turn ahead.
All right, so we got to make a right turn.
Turn right.
There you can kind of see what the truck looks. See, it's a cement truck. Look, there's water out in front of me. Oh, it's a four-way stop. That means I got to let that guy go. Mow the lawn, yeah. I have such bad allergies. It got where I used to be sick. I was no more getting better, and it was time to mow again. It just, oh, my chest goes bad, my eyes hurt. He's right beside the window now, so you're going to hear him. Get off my lawn, yeah. That's what us old people do. I love that crap food. So there's where we are on the map. I threw the map up. Dogs are being very good. They're in the
Take the left
studio
turn.
with me. Studio/bedroom. Well, there's a lot of
Turn
turns
left.
right here. Yeah, we're on the West Coast. Oh, the Boy Scouts, yeah. You're good, Bree. We need extra sleep. And then, yeah, I don't know what this time change will do in my 3 o'clock in the morning habit, so probably I'll stay the same because I'm pretty pumped. Pretty neat there, the view.
Take the left turn ahead. Turn left.
I'll make a left turn right here. Look at that map. It looks like a heart. And I'm supposed to get there. Union Bay State Park. You're my age or younger? I'm really young. 70, soon to turn 71. Well, I'll tell you, if you're young, getting old, it's going to hurt. New obsessed, I think they hang out in India, food appliances, co-workers. Spent a couple days in Yucca down the state park. Oh, cool. See, the way I see it too. Hey, kids. Oh, it's Gary. Hi, Gary. I feel you, bro. Bob. Go. Here's a cool bridge we're going to cross over. See if we can show a little more of that. There you go. That's pretty cool. Watch I don't run over. And then we can look at this side. There's a marina down at the bottom down there. We're right over by the Pacific Ocean's where we're at. Yeah, we had a little dark driving this morning, but it sure got better once it got daylight. Oh, I'm gonna hit something. I ain't careful. Let's get back into our. That's easier. Sorry, Phil. It'll be the last time I have. Well, it says the bridges on 101 are incredible architecture. They are. I love driving down the 101. This is just a great, great drive. One of my favorite places to drive on the trucking is the 101. It says I won't complain. I was thinking about the zoo a lot. The forest. It's hard for me to read because I'm watching the road too. Seeing you back, Craig. Trailer Traveling says, good morning, Bob. Hello, Gord.
Continue straight.
Another thing happens when you get old is you can't remember, you know. I'll look at you guys' handle and try to connect your real name, and I just can't remember. I know who you are, and once I hear it, I know it, but I can't, it doesn't come out. That's another crazy thing about getting old. You can't remember nothing, you know, and you're just like, sorry. You know, it's like, I'll see Bree's handle, and I go, now is that Bree? Yeah, that's Bree. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you can't make good time. You want to stop and look at all the pretty views. I just walked into disaster work, but have it on, but super busy this morning. Well, I'm glad you did, Gord. We're going to pull over up here. Look at this. This is the Pacific Ocean. I think there might be a spot that we can kind of look around just a minute. But 101 goes right down beside the ocean. Hi Lorna, hi Sonia, hi Richard Bree, say hi to everybody. How are you, Lorna? Yeah, I just love this road, this drive down here. I think I figured if I start a load around 1 or 2 o'clock at night, I only have to drive a short time and then it'll become daylight. I've been trying to figure out the time frame so when I'm driving the truck, I drive the most of the time in the daylight.
Continue straight.
I was at the ocean yesterday, spent Thursday night looking at the waves. It's mesmerizing, you know. I used to work out on the water every day when I was still working, did boats. I was on a boat. You go, oh man, that'd be such a great, no, it was work. Out there, yeah, we had some pretty views, but it was work. It was cold. Oh, it's been gorgeous now. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, you come to Florida in March, it's just gorgeous. And this was the worst winter I've ever seen, but March is holding on to its thing and it's gorgeous now. Yeah, the ocean's really cool. I mean, I've always been around the water most of my life. I'm a Pisces, that's why I'm around the water. I don't know if that means anything, but it seemed like I've always did something around the water. I used to have a pet store. I had over 100 aquariums, the water, you know. I worked on boats out on docks around the water, so it just goes around the water. Can we pull over here a minute? Yeah, let's pull in here a second and see if we can see down on the side. Yeah, get a metal detector. I think there's actually a view. Let's watch the movie here too. See if that'll come on. Here's the movie. We're out here at Thor's Well. We're out here on the 101. And as growing up around the ocean, along as got older, as I had more fun in inland lake, I don't go to the beach much. There we go. There's a pretty. Is this one of Bree's waterfalls? But yeah, I really don't go to the beach much. Look up ahead. There's one of Bree's waterfalls. Cook's Chasm. That's cool. The Pacific Ocean. It's rocky on that side. We're all sandy over here on the Atlantic side. There's my truck sitting there. Do bald eagles gossip? Yeah, that's a good question. I remember going to the beach for 1 year and the old man, well, oh yeah, and jellyfish. And you have to, if you get bit by a jellyfish, you know what to do. You pee on them. That's takes the pain away. It's what they say. I've never gotten bit by one. I'm in bed, comfy, and visiting Thor's Well. How do you like that? What more could you ask for? You want to see it again? Let's watch it again, just because it's fun. There's my truck sitting there, and then it's called Thor's Well. The beautiful water stream. There you go. Look at that blowhole there going down. The water going down into the hole. Isn't that awesome? People looking at the sign, seeing what's around the area. Waterfall Bree. Yeah, this is Waterfall Saturday. We'll pretend Bree is filming this right now. My daughter is a Pisces, and they say they are hard to get along with. I might be. I don't know. I am me. That's who I am. Like Popeye the Sailor Man. I am who I am, not Popeye the Sailor Man. Anybody ever used to watch Popeye? There's my cement truck. That's what this load has been. I have a feeling I'll be late when I'm done with this load. All right, let's go ahead and take off. Get back on the road again. On the road again. Isn't it good? That's one thing I like about this trucking The graphics is just so awesome. We drove 101 from Frisco. This year we'll do Southern Columbia to San Diego. Better views and the turnoffs around. Yeah. I mean, there's so many great places around here, Steve. Yes, I am who I am. That's who I am. That, you know something? And whoever you are, however you are, you were made by Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, and He doesn't make no mistakes because you are perfect just the way you are. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not, just because they don't maybe agree with you, because you are perfect. God don't make nothing wrong. How are you doing, Ashley? I am who I am. So we're heading down to 101. So we got most of this run in the daylight. We just had a short from like 1 o'clock till like maybe 5 o'clock. There's Timmy Ray. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Timmy. So what are you doing to fix your computer? I haven't done nothing. I ran the fan a little harder, the processor. I changed some of the settings in that, and it's better. But it's making a noise. I believe the hard drives. Eventually, I think it will give me a problem because it goes. It makes weird sounds and that. So I'm thinking it's the hard drive. You know, the next time I won't get a mechanical hard drive. I'll get a regular one. I have so many old computers around that I've been doing computers ever since the early 80s. And you get an old one and a slow one, and I dig one out now and then and go, my God, this thing's slow. How did I ever use it? And this room has now become Lucky Dawg Production Studios. I've been doing the Monday streams. Sue does it in the family room. I do it in here. It helps the sound issues, and I do my Saturday in here. You know, I do all my editing in this room now, so this becomes the studio here. I've changed it around. I like to change things. How's everyone doing today? Said Timmy. I'm doing pretty good. Thank God he is. I think I'm okay. You're fine, Carol. You're just awesome. Everybody's fine. Everybody's awesome. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not. However you are perfect. So we got another, 31 miles to get to our destination. We're okay, Ricky, for accent. Thanks for accent. Good look, I woke up. And I just don't ever have any trouble waking up. My body won't let me. It hurts so bad. It feels better once I get out. I just can't lay in bed. I never could. I was saying earlier I made some cheese soup. It's delicious. I'm going to have some of that after the chat, along with one of my non-alcoholic beers. I'm going to get on my Beast, my best e-bike today. I'm going to ride up by Lake Diaz. There's an orange field up the street there, and March the blossoms the orange, and you never smelled something so good as the orange blossoms. So I'm really going for a ride just to smell the blossoms. I can't share it with you. I can take a video up. I got so many videos of just riding up the road like that. Screen in the background has got last night's flat track racing over at Daytona during Bike Week. I put that up. I hope I don't get a strike on that. I shouldn't be. You never know anymore. I've been to that. That's a fun event. I'm grateful to have the day off. Yeah, I am too. I'm glad you do have a day off. Day offs are great, you know. There's always so much to do, and I always can find many, many things to do, but I don't have the energy to do what I would like to do. I wish I did. I had many ideas when I retired. I was going to have this beautiful yard, and it's like, yeah, right. If I only had energy. We're coming up on Coos Bay. Gotta make a right turn here.
Turn right.
Speed limit 20 mile an hour. Hey, we haven't even crashed yet. We might get through this whole stream without crashing even. What badge is this? What badge is this? Badge. This is 101 in California. I'm not sure what you mean by badge.
Continue straight.
Oh, I didn't stop. That's all right. Where's Sue? Sue, right now she's in North Carolina. She's picking
Turn left.
her sister's ashes up, taking them to Ohio and spreading them around. That's what people do with ashes. So, and so she's up there with her sister gone. So she's on her typical run around trip to Ohio. I don't ever care to go to Ohio. Nothing I left up there.
Turn right.
Oh, I think right here's our drop off. Is the gate going to open? I think we made it, guys.
Arrive.
All right, here we are. There's our unloading area. That's so sad, so sorry. Yeah, you know, the thing with death, if you're a Christian, I think it's a wonderful thing to die, because you now get to be with our Lord and Savior. Oh, I did excellent. See what kind of money we made. So I don't find death a bad thing. Are we going to hit something today? We might. Let's see what minutes. We got a few minutes to go. So we got our load done. So we're here. Let's see if we can just find another place to pick up. We're going to pick up a load right here, right where we're at. And see, maybe we'll find something to hit at the end, because we only got a few minutes left. Let's find the exit, and I can maybe pick up another load here. Where's my exit at? I've been doing that. Picking another load up right where I left off with the last load. All you got to do is find where the exit is, and it'll give you an opportunity to pick up another load if I can find my way out. Yeah, it's sad to leave behind. Maybe I've gotten numb to it, Rick, because I was saying earlier, everybody in my family's dead. I have a brother and sister, and you know, they don't really speak a lot with me. So I've gotten so used to everybody being dead, I just guess I've gotten used to it. Oh, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. You know, I try to do these to give everybody a nice Saturday morning that they can just enjoy themselves. Let's see if we can get in here. There you go. Enter. Now let's find a new freight market where we can go from here. Let's see. We can go Nevada. We can go to Wyoming. We can go back down to Texas. Let's just go up to Wyoming. See how far that is away. 900, that's far enough. Let's take that job.
Beginning route navigation.
Be good, Bob. I am good. I'm very good. All right. Somewhere here on the map is our, let's change our, get it right. There we go. Now let's figure where our load's at. Hit the thumbs. Yeah, I appreciate that, Cindy. It does help. Everything helps, you know. I do this as a bonus income because Social Security doesn't pay much of anything, so, and it does help. Sometimes I make enough to buy those little fun things now and then, you know. Mainly to do with the channel. All right, where you at? There it is. We'll hook on another load and see where we're going. Since Susan's going, you have any motley crew? No, I don't have people over. I prefer not. My one dog's ornery and she will bite and stuff, so I prefer not to have people in the house. And meet you up out. I meet a lot of people out on the road when I'm out riding down.
Navigation.
All right, let's get in here and see where we can go. Timmy wanted me to crash it out because we only got about 5 minutes left, so try and cancel the OC Bob and drive dirt track. Oh, there's a park. Probably the long bill leaving. That's my biting dog. She will bite. That's why I decided people don't need to come in the house anyways.
Turn left.
Look out, cars, we're gonna crash on you.
Use the right lane, then turn right.
Alright, let's see if we can get some speed. This truck isn't a fast truck, so it's not a good one to crash on. Let's get out here and get some speed up and see if we can cause a little havoc with people.
Recalculated.
There's an old truck. It's pretty
lane,
cool.
Then turn left.
We gotta make a left turn by this old truck here.
Turn left. Continue straight.
So we push him a little bit. There, I bumped him. See, it's in a fast truck, so they have a spectacular then. Oh, thank you, Carol. Appreciate that. Oh, we've been doing these live streams for, oh my gosh, I've probably gotten probably at least 500 live streams I've done. Been doing them, I'm just guessing, 6-7 years. We've been doing them. When I first started doing live streams, there was nobody doing live streams. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. That helps. All that little stuff helps. Doesn't cost nobody nothing. Just click, 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 click. Yeah, I had fun. We have a link to our Amazon. If you're going to buy something from Amazon, you click on that. It costs you nothing, but it helps us out. Those little things, just click on it and go. You know, make your purchase and click on that link, and it'll help me. Very little bit help. Oh, I hear Eddie's trimming now. That's what the dogs was barking at. My long guy. See, I ain't got no speed. At 41 mile an hour, I'm not going to make. I like farming, but on here I'm having trouble with my farming. Seems like I get one unit working, the other one's giving me. It won't steer right now. I'm trying to figure that out. Let's get some speed up here and see if we can make somebody's day a bad day. Not really. See, so JB Hunt, that's what I'm Owens with. I'm gonna press the likes. Bob and say, okay, thank you, appreciate that, Tim. Guys, I don't think get much of a wreck because I've got the thing clear to the floor, and there's not much speed here. And we got 2 minutes to wreck, so let's see if I can run it off the side of the road or something. Looks like there's a little bit of construction right here. Can we hit down? Oh, it wasn't much. Sorry, workers. Timmy wanted me to wreck. You see, this truck isn't a fast truck. That's the issue. You can't get a good wreck in when it's not fast. Getting hungry. Gonna have cheese soup for lunch. And I'm gonna go out for an e-bike ride, trying to smell the orange blossom. They should be beginning to bloom. All the azaleas are blooming right now. We might have to just end this because I ain't gonna get fast enough. I got a little crash here at the end. I'll save it right here, and I don't know. We'll see what we can come up the next time. This wasn't bad. A little bit of night driving, but it wasn't bad. Here we are in Hunt Town. I'm going to find a place to pull off, and we're going to end this because it is 10 o'clock. The dogs weren't fed. I always feed them about this time of day. Yeah, I thought I'd give you a little horn blow. But let's just pull off maybe right here. I hit the guardrail. This is, I can't say it right, it's a lighthouse. But we're going to end right here, guys. I appreciate you come by and spend a little time with me on a Saturday morning. We'll be back here. I'll be back here on Monday. I'll be solo again. Sue's up north, spreading her sister's ashes around. So, guys, I love you all. And then again, as I like to say, if you don't have Jesus Christ as your Savior, don't wait. It's time to go accept Him as your Savior, because you will live in paradise for eternity. Eternity's a long time. That's forever and ever. So, thank you, William. Do that. Accept Christ your Savior, guys. We'll see you on Monday. I'm going to figure out how to get out of here. So, love you guys all. See you the next time.